Tim just pointed out, it's 2.4% of the budget. It's not the end of the world. Would we prefer the cuts not be so changed a little bit and not impact defense the way they do? Of course, and that's why we passed the legislation we did last year. But just to give some context to this, I mean, we got a long way to go to fix the fiscal problem in this country. But if you'd have went back a few months ago and said, okay, the Senate's going to agree to do a budget, which they've now agreed to do, the sequester is going to happen, and we're actually going to achieve some real savings for the American family and American taxpayers. And the Senate is now talking about, if you can believe what you've all been writing the last week, the Senate is now talking about passing a continuing resolution to continue to fund the government for the rest of this fiscal year at the post-sequester level. If you'd have said that was going to happen 2 months ago, we'd have said, no way, no way. But that's exactly where we're at. So sometimes we got to stand back and say, you know, conservatives in this House of Representatives, I think, are making a difference. I mean, it is a complete change from what we saw in the last Congress. I mean, we announced this No Budget, No Pay Act we're going to pass 4 or 5 weeks ago. The next day, Chuck Schumer finds Jesus and says, you know what, the Senate's going to do a budget. Imagine that. They haven't done it in 4 years. And now we're going to have a sequester actually happen and achieve some savings. So it is a real change from what we've seen before. And I think sometimes we've got to step back and say, hey, we're making some progress for taxpayers and families.